Do you know that 90% of cancer can be prevented? Yes, you did not hear it wrong. Many of us think that cancer is a genetic disease and we are bound to be diagnosed with it at a later part of our lives. But I am here to tell you that you are wrong. And if you think of watching this video after you reach 50s, then it might be too late. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kelvin and I will be sharing with all of you about Health Weekly. Now if you are new to the channel, please help me click the like and subscribe button and share the video with anyone you feel that would benefit from this video. Now this week we're going to talk about cancer, which also represents crab in Latin. Don't look down on this little crab over here. It can eat you up. Now jokes aside, in this video I'm going to go through with you how is cancer being caused, some misconceptions on cancer, and how do we prevent or even overcome cancer more effectively. Now let us get started. For those who are curious about what cancer is, I am definitely not talking about the horoscope cancer, and I'm not a person who knows the future. But I have a question for you. How many people are being diagnosed with cancer yearly? Now in the year 2018, an estimated of 9.6 million people have died because of cancer, which is roughly around every 6 people we meet, 1 will have died because of this disease. Day by day, these numbers increase. Aren't you all afraid that this could happen to either our family members, our loved ones, or even us in the future? Now for me, I'm definitely afraid that it could happen to my family members. Now for those who are staying in Singapore, like me, let us take a look at the cancer statistics. According to the Health Promotion Board, the top 3 killer of cancer for females is breast, colorectal and lungs, and males is colorectal, lungs and prostate. Cancer is a scary disease and happens when our normal cells grows uncontrollably and starts destroying our normal bodily functions. Cancer can happen due to many factors. Now some factors may include viruses, pollution, radiation, and certain medications which suppresses the immunity, like for example corticosteroid. Not forgetting an unhealthy diet which consists of high in animal proteins and fats, lack of exercise, obesity, and poor living habits like staying up late, smoking, drinking lots of alcohol are few factors which could contribute to or even cause cancer. There are many types of cancer, and it is classified by the primary site of origin or by the type of tissue in which they originate from. Now many of us must be thinking, isn't genetics the cause of cancer? It is true that genetics is a contributing factor to cancer, but genetics does not play a large role. Just 5 to 10% of cancer is due to genetics defects. So one thing we need to know about cancer is that it does not happen overnight. Cancer requires more than thousands and thousands of mutations. So having a single mutation alone is not enough, as our body have capabilities of repairing itself. When mutation grows uncontrollable, that is when problems arise. Now, some of us might be thinking that there are lots and lots of medical devices which are advanced enough to identify or even treat cancer at the early stage. So why should I be afraid of cancer? Now, it is true that with our latest medical instruments like CT scans, X-rays, and even others readily available, one thing for sure is that cancer cells are not easily identified. Now, with the latest medical instruments, cancer cells can only be identified if there is at least 1 million, which is 1 mm, the size of a dot. Cancer cells multiplies itself. So imagine if we have 1 million cancer cells in our body, it multiplies into 2 million. 2 million becomes 4 million, and so on. By the time it reaches 1 billion cancer cells, it will be the size of 1 cm in the tumor. And if it continues to grow to the size of 10 cm, that is when a person is on the verge of death. Now, with different cancer treatments like immunotherapy, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, or even surgery, we feel more at ease. But does the treatment provides 100% recovery? Now, with treatments, there will always be side effects. Now, take for example chemotherapy. Chemotherapy kills both healthy cells and cancer cells. Chemotherapy causes side effects like hair loss, nerve damage, even heart problems. To add on, cancer cells can develop resistance towards the treatment and medications that are available. Worst of all is that not everyone can afford for the treatments. Cancer treatments do not guarantee 100% recovery from the illness. But we should always seek for the advice of professional doctors. At the same time, not neglecting the health of your own immune system. Strong immune system is critical at preventing or even overcoming cancer development at any stage. Like an army, our own immune system have got its own innate ability to track down cancer cells and kill them directly. As cancer cells are good at hiding and mutating itself, a weakened immunity or a weakened immune system is unable to find a camouflaged cancer cell. Let's take a look deeper into the immune cells that help us seek and destroy all types of cancer cells. Now, this is one of them. This is also known as the natural killer cell. The natural killer cell is in charge of seeking and destroying any types of cancer cell. The NK cells are like snipers. They shoot holes into the invaders, and they also provide the kiss of death to the cancer cells. Now, on the other hand, we have B cells, which produces around 1 billion different types of antibodies in its lifetime to combat against these cancer cells. Now stop. If I have been educational or you have learned something so far, do help me smash the like button below, as this would reach out to more people, helping others. Now, understanding that cancer does not happen overnight, how can we as healthy individuals, or even for those who are going through cancer, prevent or even overcome this cancer more effectively? Nutritional immunology advocates on the nutrients to boosting our immune system to prevent or even overcome any types of diseases. A diet rich in plant-based which is high in phytochemicals, antioxidants, and polysaccharides, helps to boost our immunity. Cancer is not fully dependent on the unhealthy food that we are consuming, but it is also on the nutritious food that we are not having enough. Now, I've done a video on how each and every individual nutrients can help to boost the immunity, preventing or even overcoming cancer. You can head over to the video, the link is on top. I'll put it below. But I'll briefly go through how each and every individual nutrients can help to prevent or even overcome cancer. Now, as we can see, first is phytochemicals. Phytochemicals exist in every fruits and vegetable. Now, for example, there are roughly around 100 types of phytochemical found in orange, whereas we can find 10,000 different types of phytochemical in cactus. Each and every phytochemical is crucial at preventing or even overcoming cancer. Now, phytochemicals counter-reacts with the causes of cancer, be it from the environment, from the food that we are consuming, sometimes even from the stress that we are going through. All these causes of cancer, we are unable to even prevent from it. So having more phytochemicals counteracts with all these cancer's causes. Now, next we have is antioxidants. As we know, antioxidants prevent the aging of our organs and our skin. But one thing is for sure, we need to know that our body ages day by day. But with antioxidants, we can delay or even prevent aging. So having more antioxidants, for example, rose. Rose have got antioxidants 50 times higher than lemon, which can prevent aging more effectively. Now, a question that I would like to ask all of you. A younger immune system or an older immune system will be more effective in preventing cancer. Now, last of all we have is polysaccharides. Polysaccharides can be found in different types of mushrooms like shiitake mushroom, maitake mushroom, ABM mushrooms, even can be found at Cordyceps mycelium, for example. What these polysaccharides does is that it helps to activate and even increase the activity rate of our immune cells. Take for example the natural killer cell. It increases the activity rate by 38 to 49 folds, so that the cancer cells will be more effective at killing the cancer cells. Now, do help me smash the like button below, and if you do have any questions you would like to ask, you can drop me a message on the comment section below, or even head to my Facebook or even Instagram account. Hope to see all of you soon.